Mickey. A small bottle of liquor, 375 ml or a half pint. There's not going to be liquor at the wedding. But if you slip a Mickey in your pocket, we can step outside for a little nip. Slim pickings. A small range of choices or no choices at all, a poor selection. I tried to get some groceries before the snowstorm, but when I got to the store it was slim pickings. Pet peeve. A small thing that you find particularly annoying. My pet peeve is people who bring large numbers of items to the express checkout at the supermarket. Tip of the iceberg. A small, visible part of a much larger problem. The problems with the sales team are just the tip of the iceberg. This company has deep management failings. Chesterfield. A sofa. I just want to go home, sink into the Chesterfield, and watch TV. Bridezilla. A soon-to-be bride who becomes unpleasant because she is trying to control every detail of the wedding. My sister is usually really nice, but in the 3 weeks before her wedding she turned into a real bridezilla. Showstopper. A spectacular performance, typically inspiring strong applause. I have to hand it to you, your speech was a real showstopper. Hatchet job. A strong attack on someone's reputation, intentionally destructive criticism, calumny. There's a newspaper here that always supports the government and can be counted on to do a hatchet job on any potential opponents. The fur flies. A strong conflict occurs. The fur flew during the debate last night, as the incumbent president accused his challenger of corruption. Full court press. A strong effort to achieve something, strong pressure. Our sales team is going to mount a full court press to get the city government contract. From basketball, where a full court press involves heavy pressure from the defenders. The stink eye. A strongly disapproving look. My sister is over there giving me the stink eye. I think she wants to go home. Boneheaded move. A stupid action. In a real boneheaded move, I didn't secure the wheels of my car before jacking it up. It slipped off the jack and rolled, and I'm lucky I wasn't killed. This is North American. Second stringer. A substitute player in a sport, a substitute for a job who is not the most talented person. Of course the campaign didn't go well. The boss sent me all second stringers, not one single star from the sales staff. Ace up one sleeve. A surprise advantage of which others are not aware. Susan had an ace up her sleeve when it came to dating Jason. She was friends with Jason's sister, and she knew a lot about his interests. Also an ace in the hole. Nail biter. A suspenseful event. Last night's soccer, football, match was a real nail biter, finally decided by a shootout. Honor system. A system of payments that relies on the honesty of those paying. We always put tomatoes out for sale by the road in summer, and we use the honor system. We just leave a jar where people can put their money. Carrot and stick approach. A tactic in which rewards are offered, but there is also the threat of punishment. The boss is using a carrot and stick approach. If we meet the sales target, we'll get raises, but if we don't, he'll cut vacation time. Bump in the road. A temporary problem, a small setback. There are supply shortages for our new product right now, but they're just a bump in the road. I'm sure we'll solve the problem quickly. Have a lead foot. A tendency to drive very fast. I refuse to get in a car with Courtney. She has a lead foot, and she's already been in 3 accidents. Wandering eye. A tendency to look at and desire women or men other than one's committed romantic partner. I know Sean has a wandering eye, but I'm sure he's never cheated on me. Potty mouth. A tendency to use obscene language. I like Jack, but he has a real potty mouth. I wish he wouldn't use that language around children. Guinea pig. A test subject, a person who is used as a test to see if something will work. I'm going to be the guinea pig for the new payroll system at work. I hope my check comes through all right. Open season, on someone. A time when someone can be criticized or attacked without restriction. It's been open season on Susan ever since she made mistakes in the new advertising campaign. But I think she's basically done a good job. This idiom is often used with on, as in the example. Epic fail. A total failure or disaster. This ad campaign has been an epic fail from the start. It offended people, and it told them nothing about the product. Toonie. A $2 coin. May I borrow a toonie for a cup of coffee at Tim's? I'll pay you right back. This is formed by alliteration from loonie, the $1 Canadian coin, on which a loon is pictured. Snake oil. A useless medicine, a quack remedy, a product or measure promoted as a solution that really does nothing to help. Some argue that large tax cuts will stimulate the economy, while others call the plan snake oil. Busman's holiday. A vacation where you do the same thing you do at work, a working vacation. I work at a resort, so going to the beach for me would a busman's holiday. I'm more interested in adventure travel. Babe. A very attractive woman. I can't choose between Amber and Caitlin. Amber is a babe, but Caitlin is much nicer. A bear. A very difficult task. Learning the new software is a bear, but in the end you'll find it's more effective. This expression is North American. Sweetheart deal. A very favorable arrangement given because of friendship or close connections. We got a sweetheart deal on the road contract because my uncle works for the highway department. A stone's throw. A very short distance. You can come to my apartment before the game. It's just a stone's throw from the stadium. One-horse town. A very small town. I grew up in a one-horse town. The big city was bewildering to me at first, but I got used to it. A picture is worth 1,000 words. A visual presentation can communicate something very effectively. I had heard about how happy Eileen was after she had her baby, but I didn't really get it until I saw the photos. A picture is worth 1,000 words. This is a proverb. Shot across the bow. A warning of more serious actions to come. The CEO's letter was a shot across the bow, and legal staff are already working on a patent infringement lawsuit. Red flag. A warning, a sign of trouble ahead. Jennifer always drinks too much when we go out after work. I was thinking of promoting her, but that's a red flag. Big picture. A wide perspective, a broad view of something. Don't get bogged down in the details. Keep the big picture in mind. Toque. A winter cap of knitted fabric. If you live in Winnipeg, you'll need a toque. Best to bring two in case you lose one. Sheila. A woman, usually young. If you go to the Collingwood district in Melbourne, you'll find lots of clubs and lots of Sheilas who want to meet. Biological clock. A woman's awareness of her own declining fertility. I'm 35 now. I hear my biological clock ticking. I want to have one more child before I'm 40. Muskoka chair. A wooden chair designed for use outdoors. Now that we've built our patio, all we need is a set of Muskoka chairs. The name comes from Muskoka Lake, a popular cottage area in Ontario. Boomerang. A wooden toy or toy that can be thrown so that it will return to the thrower. It takes a lot of practice to make a boomerang return to you, but keep trying, and you'll get it. Banner year. A year marked by strong successes. Our website has had a banner year. We've added more than 50,000 new followers. Leave someone in the lurch. Abandon someone in a difficult situation. You left me in the lurch. You didn't pick me up at the bar, and the buses weren't running. Leave someone in the lurch. Abandon someone who is in difficulties, let someone down. Dennis really left me in the lurch tonight. He went home while there was still so much to do. Spare tire. Abdominal fat. Enough. I'm going to hit the gym every morning until this spare tire is gone. This expression is American. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. Absolutely certain. I'm sure beyond a shadow of a doubt that my sister will succeed at university. Suck it up. Accept a setback or disappointment and move on. So you didn't get into the college you wanted? Suck it up. There are a lot of other schools out there. This expression is American. Take someone's word for it. Accept a statement without evidence. Okay, I'll take your word for it that your car is in good condition. But the bus would get us there just as fast, and we wouldn't have to worry about parking. Often used with will, as in the example. Toe the line. Accept authority, follow the rules. There's room for debate about the new sales program, but we need everyone to toe the line in presenting it consistently. Take your lumps. Accept punishment or criticism. It's not good to offer excuses when you make a mistake at work. It's best to just take your lumps and move on. Eat something up. Accept something enthusiastically, appreciate something strongly. I was really worried about my speech, but the audience ate it up. Bean counters. Accountants, finance professionals in an organization. I'd love it if we opened a research facility for self-driving car accessories, but the bean counters say this isn't the right time. In like Flynn. Achieving a goal. If I can finish studying this material and take the licensing exam in September, I'll be in like Flynn. This expression possibly refers to actor Errol Flynn and his well-publicized sexual exploits. It may have a sexual connotation, but often does not. Come by something honestly. Acquire something honestly, or inherit it. I came by that knife honestly, my father gave it to me. Bite the hand that feeds you. Act badly towards someone who has helped you. It was hard for me to criticize the boss after he's helped me so much. I was biting the hand that feeds me. But he was wrong in this case. Make nice. Act cordial despite conflict. I'm sure you and Debbie can make nice on my wedding day, even though you usually quarrel like cats. Go hog wild. Act in a completely uninhibited way. I went hog wild at the coin show. I really bought more than I could afford. B. Asking for it. Act in such a way that invites punishment or trouble. I told you to do your homework 2 hours ago, and you still haven't done it. You're really asking for it? Me time. Activities undertaken for one's own enjoyment, free from responsibilities to others. On Saturday I'm usually busy with the kids, but Sunday afternoon is me time. My husband takes them, and I usually go to the mall. Slip someone a Mickey. Add a drug to an alcoholic drink in order to knock someone out. I have no idea what happened last night. Someone must have slipped me a Mickey. When I woke up, I was lying in an alley. You may also hear Mickey Finn, which was the original form of this expression. Mickey Finn was a Chicago bartender. This expression is American. Sweeten the deal. Add something to an offer during a negotiation. What if we sweeten the deal? It would be good to end the strike before the holidays. Hooked on something. Addicted to something. I'm hooked on shopping. Once I get to the mall, I just can't stop. Play hardball. Adopt a tough negotiating position, act aggressively. Railroad officials are expected to play hardball in the upcoming round of contract negotiations with trade unions. Give someone fair warning. Advance warning that allows enough time to take action. I'm giving you fair warning if the project isn't finished by 3 weeks from today, your job may be at risk. Bait and switch. Advertise something for sale but then substitute a different item when buyers arrive. That's not the same car as the one in the ad. It doesn't have air conditioning. You should know that this kind of bait and switch is illegal in many places. Move the needle. Affect a measurement, cause a reaction. The company is hoping new models will move the needle on its stalled sales figures. Touch one's heart. Affect someone emotionally, be touching. It really touches my heart to see so many starving children and not be able to do anything about it. You can also say touch the heart. Arvo. Afternoon. Are you on the plane yet? CYA this Arvo. The hard sell. Aggressive salesmanship, a strong effort to convince someone of something. My family is going on vacation to Aruba, and they're giving me the hard sell to get me to go with them. Take a rain check. Agree to do something in the future, but not at the present time. Jason, I'd love to go out with you, but I have to watch my sister's kids tonight. Can I take a rain check? Let bygones be bygones. Agree to forget about a past conflict. My ex-boyfriend and I have decided to let bygones be bygones and stop arguing. We're not getting back together, but we're going to be friends. Take one for the team. Agree to have a negative experience for the greater good of the organization. Okay, you can all go home, and I'll work late. I'm going to take one for the team. Go along with. Agree to something, often provisionally. I'll go along with the plan for now, but if the dollar drops I'll have to reconsider. Compare this with get along. On your toes. Alert. The district manager is going to be visiting today, but we don't know when. Be on your toes. In one fell swoop. All at once, in a single action. I finished all my homework in one fell swoop. The whole enchilada. All of something. No, I don't want just the basic version of the software. I'll take it all. Give me the whole enchilada. This expression is North American. Give someone carte blanche. Allow someone complete freedom, entrust a decision to someone. I'll give you carte blanche to hire whoever you think is best. I'm going on vacation, and I'll be back in 2 weeks. On life support. Almost defunct. The president's legislative program is on life support after the leader of his own party refused to back it. On the tip of my tongue. Almost remembered. The 1995 Wimbledon women's champion was, wait, it's on the tip of my tongue. Steffi Graf. Take someone's breath away. Amaze and surprise someone. If you're in central Mexico, you should go to see the cliff divers at Uruapan. They'll take your breath away. Knock someone's socks off. Amaze someone. Wait until you try the new Yamaha scooters. They'll knock your socks off. Fire in the belly. Ambition. When considering presidential candidates, the public is often swayed more by a candidate's fire in the belly than by specific policy positions. Eavesdrow. A metal halfpipe that runs along a roofline and carries water away from a house. Cleaning the eavesdrows when they're full of rotting leaves is no fun. This word is known in the US, but gutters is more common. Ammo. Ammunition. In the US, unlike in many countries, you can buy ammo at almost any large store. Rock bottom. An absolute low point. After my wife left me and I lost my job, I hit rock bottom. I was very close to living on the streets. Feather in one's cap. An achievement for which one is recognized, a noteworthy achievement. Shepherding the new model from concept to retail is really a feather in your cap. A leg up. An advantage, a boost. I'm going to take a summer school class. I think it'll give me a leg up when I take calculus at the university next year. All-nighter. An all-night study or work session. I have 3 papers due tomorrow. Put the coffee on, I'm pulling an all-nighter. This is often used with pull, as in the example. Trial balloon. An announcement of an idea or measure, intended to determine the reaction of a group in advance. The leaks of the new peace proposal were intentional. They were a trial balloon, meant to see whether the warring groups would be open to negotiations. The X factor. An aspect of a situation with an unknown impact, an indefinable appeal. The votes of women will be an X factor in this election. No one knows which way they'll go. Snow job. An attempt to confuse or deceive someone. The salesman gave me this long speech about market conditions, but it was all a total snow job. The product is substandard. This idiom is North American. Selling point. An attractive feature of something for sale. Durability has always been one of the selling points of Toyota cars. Death by 1,000 cuts. An effort or person that fails because of many small problems rather than one big disaster. The Sears retail chain is suffering death by 1,000 cuts. As recently as 2012 it was profitable, but since then they've had various difficulties. Thought to have referred originally to an ancient Chinese torture technique. Slam dunk. An effort that is certain to succeed. I have studied so hard, acing the exam should be a slam dunk. Charm offensive. An effort to improve one's position by being friendly and approachable. North Korean leader Kim Jong-il has been on a charm offensive, making friendly overtures to the South. Pep talk. An encouraging speech given to a person or group. The coach gave us a great pep talk before the match, and we won. Keener. An enthusiastic student, one who is annoyingly keen to learn. Shauna is such a keener. She always stays after class and asks the teacher questions. Rookie mistake. An error made by an inexperienced person. Trying to put in too many subplots is a common rookie mistake among first-time novelists. Powder keg. An explosive situation, a situation in which people are angry and ready to be violent. The coup has been suppressed, but the city remains a powder keg.